Whoa. Okay. 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 Going to this one. That seems like a better angle anyways. Okay. I just ended the last live stream because... Oh, hi, Meg. So you guys were telling the truth. I thought you might have been just teasing me. Thank you. You guys were being honest. Okay. All right. Thank you. That was great help. Must have been a glitch. Meg Santa Maria. 4181. I love those numbers. I'm going to do some work on the hut here. And somebody said in the last live stream, I took a screenshot, they said, rewind the live, you lazy fuck. I'm like, how do I do that? Is that possible? Apparently, sometimes people just kind of mess around like that. Okay, well, I'm going to start working on the... I got a few things I got to do on the shelter. I think I will put my shoes on. I'm going to putter around. And thank you everybody for all your help. I'll put my shoes on. Or this part. Or should I? No, I should be grounding. It's ground. Thank you. All right. Can you see that caterpillar? Okay, so you said, I said the rewind the live stream thing to the people telling you to stand up. It's annoying when people keep telling you what to do. Oh. This little caterpillar. Let's see if he will go on my nose. No, he doesn't want to go on my nose. It's interesting, no matter what direction you put them, he always wants to walk back this way. Must be something back there that he wants. They're quite lovely, aren't they? I'll go put her back where I got her from. Doesn't want to be on camera. Caterpillar. It's okay, love. We'll go put you back where you were. I'll go put her back. She likes it over by the tent that I made. There's a couple of them there. They really like the tent. All right. All right. All right. We'll get you back. We'll get you back. Here we go. Come on, let's go put you back. Okay, we're going to put you back now. Okay, time to go back. All right, love. All right. This is the part of the day where my brain feels the best. This is when I feel the best. So something is drawing Sean Robertson. Hi. Hi, Sean. This is a tent caterpillar. It's called a tent caterpillar. Okay, I'm gonna go put him back, or her back. We haven't gotten that close yet to know if you're a boy or girl. Okay, all right, let's put you back. I'm going to show you the amulet at the door here. This is just when my brain feels the best. Right about here. Okay. Okay, so this is my moon rock. I've sprayed it with juniper oil. It's just an amulet that hangs down, that brings good things into the area. Okay, let's... Oh, hi, Chosen. 34144. Hi. Hello, it's great to see you. Let it run. How are you? Yes, I'm back at the river. I was just showing everybody the amulet. I'd like to get a shot of it facing this way, I think. Okay, that's straight on. But I like it from the other angle better. Let's see if I can't turn it just a little bit here. It wants to go back. I'm gonna go right up here and go like, just turn it a little bit. See if that'll work. Just a wee bit more. So that's my moon. Just a rock that reminded me of the moon that I found. Thank you, Robert. Oh, you like the caterpillar, Robert. Thank you. No, I don't live there. Morpheus. Thank you. Yeah, well, yes. Morpheus. Yes, it's my hobby going to the river. You know it. This is not your first time at the river with me, I think. Oh, thank you, Robert. Yes, nature away from other stuff. Okay, I want to do a shot back here. I kind of like this angle. And Morpheus likes the... I want to do a picture of that amulet from here. There. Okay. Mm-hmm. Aren't the clouds pretty today? Usually there's like chem clouds everywhere. But the last few days we're getting regular clouds. Isn't that pretty? You go to Latvia, very peaceful in nature. Oh my goodness, a bird just flew through. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I'm going to put this back up here. I brought 2 tripods today. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's go here. Let's see. Okay. I wonder if I can put that one more thing up. I'm going to try. Oh my goodness, thank you everybody. Escape from reality, yeah. It is good for my mind and nature. I got a secret to tell everybody. Let me know if you want to know the secret or not. Thank you, Chosen. Thank you, Morpheus. I have something that I wanted to tell everybody if they would like to know. Would you like to know? Oh. Thank you, Morpheus. That's what I'm trying to... Okay, yes, tell us. Okay. Well, that's what I'm trying to teach on my YouTube channel. Like right now, I'm not doing a lot of exploring for plants and fungi because I'm just working out at the river. I picked a spot. I'm just keeping it real simple. Okay, today is day 57. I'll tell you the surprise. All right, today is day 57, and tomorrow is day 58. And I didn't plan it this way, but I turn 58 tomorrow. So it's day 58 for healing, and it just so happens that tomorrow I turn 58 on day 58, and I didn't plan it that way. So tomorrow's my birthday. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I am going to not do any work around the house tomorrow, and I'm going to come straight to the river. Thank you. Thank you, Morpheus. Every day I always do work at home or in town. But tomorrow, I think I'm just going to come to the river and relax. Divine, chosen 144. My sister phoned me today. She knows I don't do very much for my birthday. I just like the day to be the same as every other day. Except I'm not going to. Hi, Corn Saurus. Hi, it's me, yeah. So tomorrow's just going to be more simple than the day before. What time is it? Let's look and see. Okay, so 6:30. Maybe if I head home early tonight, go to bed a little bit earlier, get up earlier. I'd like to be by the river. Usually I'm here about 4 or 5. I think I'd like to be at the river by at least 2 or 3 tomorrow. Maybe I'll order a pizza. Oh, Violet. Okay. Yes, Violet. Thank you for reminding me. Everybody, just don't hesitate to tell me things 10 times as I get to know you. Yes, happy birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm Gemini, and I call my twins Ebb and Flow. So I'm very peaceful, very forgiving, very loving, but there's also the side of me where if there's injustice, I can have a little bit of a lightning bolt. Well, those are my twins, Ebb and Flow. We all have that in our life, the ebb and the flow. And I call my twins Ebb and Flow. Morpheus. Okay. Yeah, it takes a lot to make me strike out a lightning bolt, but it's usually when I feel injustice. You know that saying, don't mistake my kindness for weakness? I think in my community people know that I'm very kind, I'm very tolerant, I'm very forgiving. But if something is just intentional and causing harm and I need to protect myself, well, I'm going to tell you what my friend John, he passed away, he was 96. I did a lot of advocacy work for him and I get results. And he said to me, you always used to say to me, he'd say, Julie, he'd say, you float like a butterfly and you sting like a bee. My friend John used to say that. I got him out of some pretty tough situations. And then my friend John, he died a couple of years ago. But he used to say to me all the time, you float like a butterfly and you sting like a bee. But I always give lots of warning, like I'm always saying, like, no, don't do this, or this is the boundary. So if I'm going to strike, it means I'm scared for my safety, or I'm concerned for somebody else's safety. If I just think someone's just being a bully or mean, then I just let it go. But if it gets in my boundaries, then yeah, ebb and flow. I have a bit of a, well, like John said, you float like a butterfly and you sting like a bee. Good morning. It's good evening here in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. I don't know if you've seen my live earlier today, but there's such a difference in me when I'm at the river. Energy is real. Once you get to the river and you walk barefoot, it just clears out all that hustle bustle of life, like Morpheus was saying earlier. Selva Kumar, yes, this is Granny. And just so if anybody's interested, Cookham, so my channel Healing with Cookham, means your grandmother, so it means healing with your grandmother. Yes, thank you, Morpheus. I can't believe how much better. If my live was tough this morning, but I'm doing it. It's a documentary for my medical team. So even when I struggle, I think when I do my lives when I struggle, I think it's good because certain people will try to date me. And when I did my disability tax credit after the brain damages, like it's just next to impossible to hold like a boyfriend girlfriend kind of relationship. It's too hard. And so before, when I first had the brain injuries, I would just always stay back until I could present myself, and people never got to see the struggle. But I started my documentary 57 days ago, and I'm showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. It also helps people that are trying to date me to see that, yeah, oh, okay. She struggles. You really want to be a part of that, you know, because that's a real thing. And I'm not going to be able to split my brain off to meet someone's needs on that level. It's going to be way too hard for me. Oh, I've had 2 head injuries. You've had 4. Are you a boxer? Well, I guess I've had 3 brain injuries because I had a mild concussion. But I'm completely fine now, but I slipped down the hill over here and smacked my head on a tree. But I completely healed from that one. Except for my ear still sore where I crushed all my cartilage in the side of my head. When you were younger, you had 4 head injuries. Were you a boxer or a something like that? Or just, how would you get 4 brain injuries? Or is that personal? You did boxing when I was young, fell off a building. That'll do it. Were you roofing or just goofing around? Yeah, falling off a building. Boxing. See, I guessed it. Boxing, because boxers, boy, they have trouble later in life. Fell off a building. Well, you've lived and you've survived, Morpheus. I don't know about that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It does to a degree make you stronger because it changes how you have to survive. But there's a real limit to that. Happy Tuesday, Docky. Yes, it is. And right now in Prince George, it is 6:36. Yeah, thank God. That's what I say too. I can't believe I survived. It's crazy what I survived. I ended up only having 2 months to live without intervention, but I can't believe I survived what my body had and my brain had to go through. You fell 100 feet? No. Yes, I like that one. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger, except bears. Bears will kill you. Sometimes they will, yeah. Oh, Saskatoon. Hello in Saskatoon, Dora Willings. Hi, Dora. Saskatchewan. next door neighbors almost to Alberta. I went through Saskatchewan when I was a young girl, traveling to Manitoba to visit where my mom grew up. 100 feet? That must have been terrifying. Have you blocked it out? Do you remember the fall? A lot of people don't remember the fall. Hello in Tennessee. Hi, Todd. Oh, there's your, oh my goodness, a car crash. My goodness. Yes, you're lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive too. I had 2 months to live without an intervention. Manitoba Indians, I'm Métis from Manitoba, Louis Riel. Yeah, Manitoba Indians taught me how to connect with my spirit guides. Oh, Green Owl Trading, I like you, and manifested into my physical presence. So Manitoba Indians taught me how to contact my spirit guides. And I manifested it into my physical presence. Well, it is an honor to meet you. Yes, Ojibwe. And Louis Riel, the car spun in slow motion. Yeah, okay, I've heard that a lot where something happens and if everything just slows down. So Dora Williams, you also fell and hit your head and you're in the hospital for 5 days. Did everything get better? Because sometimes we hit our head and we're okay. I didn't actually hit my head. Well, I did last winter, I hit my head. But the life-changing brain injuries didn't come from trauma, like it come from trauma, but not blunt force trauma. One thing I learned about pain will go away when it stops hurting. That's a good one. Or you can use mind over matter. If you don't mind it doesn't matter. Hang on a second. Somebody's coming to show off for you, I can tell. I love it when they come close like that. Look at that, the water. And they waved at you too. Usually I go to the other side of the river. I love it when they come close and give me a little splash. I don't know, I love the boats. I love the motorboats. There's a speedboat that goes by here. Somebody's got a speedboat. And did you like seeing the boat? Okay, bye-bye, Morpheus. Thank you for sharing your experience with brain injuries. It is comforting when you talk to people that have had similar experiences. I wanted to know what Dora Williams, yes, the blood was on the outside of the brain. What does Dora say? Okay, thank you, Morpheus. We'll talk to you later. Oh, because he said the pain goes away when it stops hurting. Are you a doctor? You are a specialist, or you are a you could read the future. The pain will go away when it stops hurting. I have to tell you, could be related to my husband. His mother was half Cree. Oh. I wonder if we're related. My dad was Scottish and Irish and French, and my mom is Métis. So we could be related. What was your green owl trading? I'm going to screenshot that so I can remember. Kevin made me laugh. Yeah, the pain goes away when it stops hurting. Or when the doctors go, you go to the doctor, it hurts when I do this. And the doctor says, well, don't do this. Same kind of thing. So the blood was on the outside of the brain. So you hit your head and it caused internal bleeding. Okay, bye-bye, Morpheus. Tell me your thoughts on natural wellness. Oh, well, that's what my YouTube's all about. It's about healing, creating space for healing, positive. My journey on healing. So for me, healing is proper sleep, proper nutrition, daily exercise, connecting with the proper energies and staying away from energies that drain your energy or, cause trauma or aggravation. Just stay away from those energies. Basically, that's it. And then I repeat the same thing every day. Just really pay attention to how energies affect me. So nutrition, a good diet, proper sleep, daily exercise, take your I have certain medications that help me. I take those regularly at the right time. And connect with energies where it goes back and forth. Where you give energy to them, you're not draining them, and they're not draining you. That's my thoughts on natural wellness. Walking barefoot, grounding, meditating. Oh, I wonder if I'm related to your husband. Because my mom, my grandmother, Ojibwe, random rants. If you know you's doing that, slowing down is actually your brain speeding up, trying to give you every chance it can to not have the accident. Yeah, but once you're in the accident, it's slow motion. So if all of a sudden you're in the accident, you're rolling, it's sort of like, okay, you're past the point of making decisions. You gotta let it. It's almost like you lost control and you have to surrender and then see where you land. Oh my goodness. Your husband was half Cree. So that is Cookum. That's why I'm Cookum, healing with Cookum, which is Cree for your grandmother. But I'm very white, but probably only 7% Cree, but I love that part of it's one of my favorite parts about me. On that side of Captain Sandy McDonald, I'll screenshot that. Hi, Dora. At this point, I'm not doing any private messaging because of my health. I have these windows, like when I'm at the river, when I talk, or when I'm doing a live stream at home. I'm on day 57 of a reduced medication, and I got to stay to a very specific, like nutrition, cooking, food prep, groceries, sleeping, the river, exercise. I've had a number of people that would like to reach out to me privately, but my brain can't handle too much of that at this point. You could reach out to me on my YouTube channel. What's a good diet? Well, because of it depends on the person. Well, it's all generally similar. But since I went through chemotherapy, it affected my digestive system. So in a crazy way that I have to have very high fiber, lots of fluid. I focus on high protein and not too much sugar. I take greens every day for vitamins. Oh, your husband passed from cancer. If you share his last name, I'll ask my mom if she knows that last name. My mom's last name was McElhern, but that's her dad, and Bercier. Bercier would be the Métis part. Bercier. Aha. Dora says, can we be good friends? Well, this YouTube channel is really helping me because I have windows when I visit with everybody. And it's actually helping me get more done, and it's helping me heal. As you get to know me, Dora, you'll see I have small windows where I communicate with people, and then I have to shut the door, and then I focus on other things. It's just with the brain damages, it's pretty crazy what it takes me to keep everything up and going. Thank you for being a friend. I go live every day at the river for the most part, Dora. I am live at home. It's very boring. I don't blame people. It's for not being overly interested in that part, but it is a documentary that I'm doing, so I need the lives to be available for my medical team. And hello in Turkey. I know where Turkey is. That's by Greece or Istanbul. I'm in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. So Green Owl Trading. A patient walks into a doctor's office without an appointment and says, "Doctor, I feel invisible." The doctor replies, "Sorry, I can't see you right now." Okay, I got one for you guys too. I saw it earlier today online. Okay, I got one for you guys. This guy goes to a funeral. Well, just a minute, I have to go pee. Oh, here goes the duck. I can't tell the story and feel like I have to pee. Okay, I got one for you too. Okay, here's my. Okay, there was this dad, and one of his friends passed away. And he said to his son, I want you to be there for me at the funeral and pay your respects to my friends. So they went. The boy didn't even know this guy, but it was somebody from the dad's past. So they were at the funeral, and he just sort of stayed at the back. And at the end, his dad said, oh, no, okay. So now, when he was at the back of the church where they were having the funeral, this guy came up to him. And he said, so this boy was young and he was older, in his 70s, 80s, something like that. And he said, I've made a lot of mistakes in life. You're young, and I wish you the best. And then his dad comes over and he says, okay, well, we're ready to leave, but I'd like you to come up to the front of the church, and I want you to pay respects to my friend. He didn't want to do it. He felt uncomfortable, but it meant a lot to his dad. So he goes up to the front of the church. He looks in the coffin, and he couldn't believe it. It was the guy that was talking to him at the back of the church, who said, I didn't do a lot of good things in life. You're young. I wish you well, and please make good choices. And the boy, he was traumatized for years and years, until about 20 years later, after nightmares from that experience, about 20 years later, he found out that his dad's friend was a twin. Okay, that was a joke. Did it make sense? Hello, baby. User mid. Hello. Did you like the joke? Okay, so you did get the joke. Hi, user MU. Yes, Istanbul. I love the story of Istanbul. Wasn't it like 23 emperors that tried to conquer? What was it called before then? What was Istanbul called before it was now in Istanbul? It had another name, but then I think it was the 23rd emperor that conquered it. What was it called? I'm just going to get my shoes on. Constantinople, yes. That's what it was called, Constantinople. I watched a documentary on that. That was amazing. So the actual defeat came, I don't know, do you remember the part where they took the big ship, and in order to sneak in and around, they put it on huge tree logs, rolled it into the bush, and that's how they blindsided them. Well, that's part of it. I'm like, how do you move a big ship? So they would have, in those days, they would have had to cut down like huge trees, take off all the branches, and then roll the ship. They would have had to cut a clearing and everything, like. You can help me with my brain trauma if you like. God tells me how to help people, but for some reason people don't listen. Okay, can you? Well, that's the thing. Yeah, God helps. As a healer, we don't actually heal people, but we can create the energy for healing. But that person has to heal themselves. You're right. So, yes, please help me heal. But your energy, you just are creating the space for me to heal, and then I would have to accept it. You're right. Can you share more about that with me? To me, I basically, the brain damage is what it is, and why my baseline dropped too much is I just kept taking on too much, and I started getting more confused. But now I protect my boundaries. I'm on a 3-year program. September 11th, I'll be 1 year in, where I stopped trying to skip a rope that I couldn't skip. So I sort of got a program going for, not sort of, I have a program going for myself right now. And part of that is my lives for, okay, it takes time. It takes time. God reveals answers over time. As I spend time with a person, sometimes the answers are clear and immediate. And other times it's revealed slowly over time and is more subtle. And that's been my experience. Because I kept masking and pretending I was okay, and then I'm trying to skip everybody's rope. And then once I just couldn't break any farther, I just built up boundaries. And I enforce them now. Yeah, I know what you mean by a nervous breakdown. What I experience is it's almost like my brain's glitching. And I'm trying to, it's like you'll look at me and think I should be able to do this, but my brain can do this much. And when I try to shove this much in, I get confused, and my whole brain just, it can't do what it used to do before the brain injury. So I would wear a mask and pretend I was okay, and I just started getting worse and worse and worse. But now I know what you mean by nervous breakdown, but as long as I can keep, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, no, sorry, I can't do that, no, yeah, well, I'm fine if you don't believe me, sort of thing, and whatever, and I've just had to stop trying to explain to everybody why I can't do something, and just build your boundaries and do it. It's called a nervous breakdown. You got to stop talking on worries. Life day one, at times, knowing that worries about the past is futile. Yes. So it's very important to be proactive. The brain barrier, that's like, say, frankincense crosses the brain barrier where other things don't. And how some things cross it. Yes, science is studying natural things that can cross it to use it as a delivery system for pharmaceutical, but God provides. You need healing medicine that bypass the brain barrier. What kind of medicines? Do you have any examples of what, like frankincense is good for brain, and it crosses the brain barrier. I take powdered greens every day because I can't always get to the store and get my greens. Oh, that reminds me, I just thought of something. All right, so you need healing medicines that bypass the brain barrier. I'm going to have kiwi right now. Can you give me some examples on the medicines that you would use? I focus a lot on neuro. You sleep in that? No. Yes, that's what I've learned is as a healer myself, I'm not actually the healer. I'm creating the energy for healing, and then that person decides if it's right for them. You have to heal yourself. It takes me time, but to be honest, what God tells me is never as powerful as what God gives you. One of the things I'm always thankful for is that I didn't lose my ability to walk with the brain injury. Keep it simple. Yes. Amen, sister. Keep it simple. God made the body so amazing. Yes. And that's what I said to my medical team. I'm 9 years out of chemo. I should be getting better, not worse. And I was getting worse. So I keep it very simple now. If people think, oh, she should do this and that, you know what? I can't change your mind. I'm not doing well because I'm trying to skip everybody else's rope. And so now I keep it really simple, and don't worry if about what other people think you should be doing or shouldn't be doing. Yes, and so I'm on a program right now that I've created for myself. I'm a programmer by education and by experience. And so the program started September 11th. So I'm almost 1 year into it, where I finally had to keep it simple and build boundaries that I learned how to enforce. God made the body so amazing it can heal itself. Yes. And that's what my lives are all about. So in 3 years, so what today is, in 2028, this is what my lives are. Today's day 57. I'm going to be showing that when I'm focused on neuroplasticity and healing and not trying to skip everybody else's rope, how much better I can do. In cases like yours, sometimes more is better. You have to listen to your body and it will tell you. Then you have to flood your body with that. My experience has been balance of everything. Balance. The right amount of sleep, the right amount of nutrition, the right amount of supplements, the right amount of exercise. And it's not about being excessive about it. It's about what is really good for you, and now keep balancing that. In cases like yours, sometimes more is better. You have to listen to your body, and it will tell you. Well, that's what, listen to your body. There you go. Yeah, listen to your body. And I always think when you say that, I wish I knew how to do that when I was younger. So that, listen to yourself, listen to your body. Then you have to flood your body with that. Yes. Next time you're in a produce area, I want you to colors that attract me, purple, blue. I love purple and blue are my favorite colors. My house is very specific to colors. I'm almost color OCD. I need, my home is very therapeutic. Very, and this is why I'm at the river. It's very therapeutic. So color, yes. I do color therapy, yes. You sound very similar to me. Don't worry if you like it or not. Oh, uh, I'm very picky. Balance is the key. Yes, balance. In my home, everything is therapeutic to look at. It's very relaxing. Balance. That's right. Yes, in most cases it's balance, but in your case you have to go all in once God in your body tells your body what the medicine is. Okay. There's similarities in the way that we think. Some of your suggestions and stuff I can really relate to. I'm sorry if you don't, but yes, we're very different as well. With food, I focus more on how it makes me feel. Yes. I'll give you an example. Like you said, focus on color for food. And I think what you're saying there is like bright purples, like beets and stuff are really good for you. And I'm naturally feeling, when I eat beets, I feel better. But for example, sugar is white and it tastes really good, but it makes my brain rattle. If I have sugar with protein, it's not so bad, but if I just get too much sugar without the right balance, it'd make my brain rattle. Yeah, refined sugar is horrible. Yeah, refined sugar is very bad. is refined sugar in this, but because it's got protein in. Oh, here comes the waves from the boat. Yeah, beet juice. Or I make borscht. Borscht. I don't have a juicer, but I have a blender. I'll buy some beets. Next time I go grocery shopping, I'll get beets. I'll do something with beets. Yeah, maybe I'll make some borscht. So we both seem to agree on balance, but balance of the right elements. Like, you're right about vegetables, the greener, the more purples and reds. Well, I don't have the money to juice, so I buy green powders. And it's got all the beets. It got beetroot. I take it every day. Because I've juiced before and it's a job and it's expensive. So to counter out, what I do is not as good as juicing. But I take the greens powder that has beetroots in it, and I take it every morning. Hi, Dora. Ukrainian. Are you in Ukraine right now? Oh no, please don't send me any money. No, I have support from my medical team for the disabilities. I'm very close to being in partnership with YouTube, where I can earn an income through YouTube. That's an option. But you have to remember that even if I have the extra money, I have to navigate the bus system. I have to get to the grocery store. I agree that powders are not the same. You know how I usually look at it though? No, I agree. Like, juicing is amazing. But it takes a lot of vegetables. I've done it. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke pot. I don't drink alcohol. And I always think to myself, so I exercise, I eat the best I can. There's people in the world that are starving to death. And so when I'm struggling, but I can buy the greens, I try to always remember it. Well, you're not smoking, you don't drink, you don't smoke pot, you don't do drugs. You sleep the best you can. Well, I sleep really good, actually. You've got the means to buy your groceries and to cook meals. I feel, but it's really good you're chatting with me about this because it's sort of inspiring me to try a little bit harder. Well, I know what you mean, yeah. It takes drastic measures, all right. Hello, Duca. You're right, but I have slept 4 hours. Ooh. Oh, you wouldn't. 4 hours in 2 months? No way. No way. Who are you talking to, Duca? Are you talking to me? I'm from Canada. And Green Owl Trading has given me lots of really good things to think about. Can you screenshot a title of a video I would like you to watch? Yeah, okay, yes, that would be lovely. I would love that. 4 hours. People, you'd be very mentally sick if you had 4 hours. They say even just 3 to 4 days of no sleep, just regular people will start to hallucinate. Your brain just can't handle that. Oh, yes. Yes, of course, Green Owl Trading. And that's nice. It's only 4 minutes. Yeah, okay, I'll screenshot it. If you put it up there for me to screenshot. Whoa, you must have hallucinations. Nobody sleeps for 4 hours in 2 months and is not very ill. That would make the healthiest person in the world ill. Wow. I've heard of sleeping disorders where people just can't sleep, but they just go crazy. You would, like your whole brain would, because when you go to sleep at night, I was just talking with Green Owl Trading about healing. And when we sleep well, we heal when we're sleeping because our brain can filter out some of the garbage from the day and everything. Are you working? Oh, I've worked night shits. Night shits. Sorry. Okay, no, we're not talking about night shits. I've worked night shift too. Phil Collins. Yes, I've worked night shift too. Night shift's hard. I already struggled with too many things that, yeah, I was not good on night shift, but even that, like I say, the healthiest person is going to struggle on night shifts. Are you a truck driver? Because I know when I was driving truck, yeah, everything was in the night, in the night, in the night. When I drove bus, it was in the day or night. It would go both ways. And then after the brain damages and just before cancer, I was just delivering the newspaper at night, in the middle of the night. Are you driving truck, Phil? I think I know there's a few truck drivers on here. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I think you got to be really patient with me, and thank you for repeating yourself. I appreciate that. Because the more and more I talk and there's certain people that come back, then I'll remember you if it's repeated. Need a new career, yeah. So if you're driving nights, I tell you, I have so much respect for truck drivers after my 2-year experience. Oh, let me see. No, I don't see it. Green Owl Trading. I know one thing that's going to help me, Green Owl Trading. I'm to 1 cup of coffee every day. And I'm down from 2 cups, but next year I want to quit coffee altogether. Oh, is that right? YouTube screened it. They don't like such claims. Oh. Yeah, well, see, I just ate raw sugar in that protein bar, but for some reason, because there's protein in it, I still feel the effects from the sugar, but it really minimizes the impact of just refined sugar. Okay, try that. No, I don't see anything. That's interesting. Yeah, truck driving will suck the soul. Oh, God. Oh, my God. You know, I wasn't a great truck driver, but there's a blessing in everything that we do, we learn, and it gave me huge respect for truck drivers, what they do all the time. So if that's the only thing I got from it, and it's not, I got more from it, but just so much respect for truck drivers. Lee Summit. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that now. Oh, I got to bring this up higher. Okay, I screenshot that. Lee Summit man uses food as medicine to fight stage 4 cancer. I know I'm going to do better once I get off of coffee. I'm 1 cup a day. And next year, I'm on day 57 of all what I'm going through here. Next year, I'll be trying to drink no coffee. I bet you're drinking coffee there, Phil. It's kind of depends on what kind of hours are you working. I mean, average truck driving is at least 12 hours. Okay, I screenshotted at Green Owl Reading, and it's been lovely talking to you. I know you say we're not the same, though there was some similarities in what I do every day and many of the things that you were sharing, and it's really nice to have that feedback. My name is Julie. Are you male, Delt? I don't know why I thought I was talking to a lady. My honorary native name is One Who Flies and Dreams. Oh, I love that. I'm going to screenshot that too. Hang on. one that up higher, but one who flies in dreams. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. One who flies in dreams. Oh, look at how the sun just disappeared. Everything went dark. Or is that my camera that went dark? Oh, I thought, no. Oh, okay. I thought I was talking with a lady. You're just getting to work right now, Phil. I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, I bet you are. Life is such a drag. One little setback can make your whole life suck. Well, I just want to tell you how much respect I have for truck drivers. And I can't, we can never say we know what someone's going through, but I've had enough of experience that I guess I can say to a degree I understand where you're at right now. Okay, yes. So you have feminine energy, so then I would have been feeling your feminine energy. Maybe because you're very nurturing. You're very knowledgeable. You're very, I can really feel, I actually feel healed just talking to you. So even as we chat, I began to feel healed, like relaxed. And so you have, you're very nurturing and you like to help people. Yeah, there's not, it's sort of like in truck driving, there's women, but it's still dominating mostly men and truck drivers, whereas in nursing, there's men, but it's still mostly women. Just thank God you never worked in concrete industry. What is it about the concrete industry? Is it the dust? Yeah, I did general freight and dangerous goods. Because you and I are both connected to the Creator, yes. You know, and people will say to me, aren't you lonely? And it's like, I don't feel lonely because of my spirituality. I feel so loved in nature. I feel so loved by the Creator and just my guides that I don't feel alone. And I do enjoy my own company. If you don't like your own company, who will? Yes, I feel very connected spiritually. And this is part of what I was talking about. See how lovely Phil Collins is? And we're talking, these are energies of people where we're accepting each other. And you're allowed to be yourself. And like even from Phil, I feel healing from Phil. Because it's real and caring. And when I talk to people, you'll notice if there's something a little bit negative on my YouTube, I tend to just ignore it rather than discipline it or become upset about it, because if you just kind of ignore what you don't like, it'll go away on its own. I like how you then I understood what I did not believe was possible. Okay. Did you ever hear that song, Spirit Lead Me Where My Trust Is Without Borders? Let me walk upon the waters. When I hear that song, I just about cry because I could just feel like I'm being lifted and carried. Okay, I will try some beets. But I won't be going to the store for a few weeks, a couple weeks at least. But your energy has come in and shared this with me, so now when I'm at the store, I'm going to remember talking to you about beets. I eat raw ginger, just raw like an apple. And that really helps me feel better. No, that's okay. I will get them. But thank you. I will get them. That's okay. Because one of the things with the brain injury that I'm teaching, let's just say even all of a sudden I won $1 million. Well, then I would probably hire someone to help me get to the grocery store more often. You know, I'd buy a van and then I would hire somebody. So it's not just a matter of, I've got the funds to buy beets. It's not like, oh, I don't have funds to buy beets. The challenge is getting there. And that's why I do green powders in between going to the grocery store. But yeah, I'm going to try beets. I always have ginger in my house and I eat it raw. It just helps with inflammation. Maybe I'll do a blend of beets and ginger. Okay. Yes. People say turmeric is the best anti-inflammatory, and I've tried it and it's good. I like it, but ginger is the one that I find when I eat raw ginger, just the inflammation, your brain feels better, your joints feel better. It's just an amazing anti-inflammatory. And I pick it over turmeric. But that doesn't mean other people, it works. Everybody's a little different. No, I can't grow my own beets because I live in an apartment building. No, that's okay. That's very kind of you. That's very kind. But what's really important with my health is for me to learn ways to do this for myself. And so your ideas are there and you're teaching me, but then it's important to do it myself. That's part of healing. So if it's a good idea and I really like it and it's making a difference, then I incorporate it into my life. But you're a healer and you're sharing this with me and you're healing, and then I can decide what I'm going to bring or what doesn't work. And I've heard what you've said, and I'm going to try beets. Yes, thank you, but that's very kind of you. I'm a programmer, so one of the things I've learned as a programmer, and I've been educated on it, is you only do for people. You want to empower people to What was that? Oh, that was an ant. Um, so sometimes I'll grab certain responsibilities from someone if they're struggling, but then as soon as they're able, you want to give it back to them. Because actually, if I depend on someone too much, I can actually start to get more confused. But if you kind of let me go, okay, I'm going to do beets, and now I've got a grocery list. When I go home, I'll put it on the list, and now it's there. It's part of the brain injury, and you're sort of allowing my brain to figure it out. And so that's part of healing for me. So that's why dating is hard for me, because sometimes then the man will be like, oh, I'll do this for you and that for you. And that's like the worst thing. Because I'm actually going to forget. It's like, oh, no, don't take that. Let me figure it out. Yeah, you're going to take it, because it's just bizarre what the effects of my memory is. So if somebody comes in and does too much and you've taken it away from me, and then they're like, oh, why won't you do it? Why are you depending on someone else? So yeah, just you gotta let me do it. It's really important. But as my YouTube channel grows, I can earn an income through YouTube. I'm looking at getting a van, and then I'm looking to hire a young person to go with me on my trips around my area and help me to get to the grocery store more. But I would be hiring that person for my needs, and then I could teach where I need help and where not to take it from me. Let's see. Your cognitive ability would dramatically improve. Yeah, I'm going to try the beets. Okay. Can you know? Or ginger is. Oh, I love ginger. Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow's my birthday, but as of live streaming today, I'm going to qualify for a partnership with YouTube, because I'll have the views, my views and stuff. And so I'm on disability. I'm working with Northern Health right now. I'm going to be connecting with Service Canada and social services, because of the growth of my YouTube channel and qualifying for partnership, then I will be earning an income on YouTube, and then I can make so much extra a year on disability. But so right now, probably even with my live today, I qualify within a week or two, I'm going to qualify for partnership with YouTube on the first level. And I think, what is it called? I'll qualify for where people give you stickers for, like, you could be like $2 or something like that. And I'm allowed to earn a certain amount. And so I've actually already reached out to Northern Health. I've reached out to my social workers coming at the end of the month to help me get set up with Service Canada. And then I have to report any of my earnings. But I can make so much extra every year. So people can help a little bit then, but I just want to make it really clear at that point that, people never, ever, ever have to help. But with this set up, there will be the option where people could help if they wanted to. I qualify within a couple weeks. It'll be all set up, I think. but I have lots of friends on, many friends on YouTube now, and I just would never want to see anybody go away, and that nobody ever has to give anything. But there will be that option coming up soon. Oh, well, to help me with a van. Well, I think the way to help me is the views. People visiting with me and talking with me, because now I qualify. Tomorrow's my birthday, and so when I wake up tomorrow, I'm probably at over the amount I need to be in partnership. And so there'll be a little, you know how they have that little dollar sign down there? No, I don't think that one will come. You can give stickers and things like that. And so then in about 2 years, I'd like to buy a van. Yours is on Saturday, Patrick. Okay, so today is Wednesday. Mine's on the 17th. Okay, so you are Gemini, but you're on the last day of being Gemini, right? You're Gemini too. Oh, Saturday. No, yours is on the 20th. Yes, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm 58 tomorrow. I was born yesterday. I mean tomorrow. I was born yesterday. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm kind of excited to wake up tomorrow because of that will be qualifying for partnership with YouTube. And Patrick's going to be 60, and your birthday is on Saturday. Well, helping people is, I'm on disability, and I'm in low-income housing. So, and now I'm at a point where I'm qualifying to earn income on YouTube as well, which will be nice. But I have everything taken care of. I have a home, I have food, I have a beautiful bed, and because of the government helps me with that. Yeah, I'm very grateful. It's very scary living, because I've lived on both sides without the brain injury and with the brain injury. So it's not like you were born with cerebral palsy that affected your brain. I've actually lived without the brain injury, so I know what it's like not to have a brain injury. More beaver. Nice. Okay, I'll put beets on the list when I get home. God. It's kind of a nice birthday present to wake up tomorrow and my YouTube channel is 3.5 years old. And so tomorrow I wake up on my birthday qualifying for partnership with YouTube. Sort of a nice day for that. It's kind of a nice birthday present. I talked to my sister on the phone today. She phoned me because she knows I don't like making big deals out of birthdays. So she just phoned me and I said, yeah, I'm just going to the river. I'll do a live and it'll be a day like any other day, except for I'm not going to do any work around the house tomorrow. I'm going to try to be at the river between 1 and 3. but there's more ways to help people, like just like what you shared with me about the beets. Now, I already knew beets were really good. I knew that. But when you talk to people, they remind you, and then you can, incorporate that. And remember to pick it up when you go to the grocery store. And when I get my van, I want to put on the side Healing with Cookham. And I want a number of seats in there so that I can, well, I've got one grandbaby now, but the first part of the van will be 2 seats in the front, and then there'll be a seat behind. But then I want the back available for things like, tubes and fishing rods and, if I want to go gold panning on the side of a creek around here, place to put all your gold panning equipment and stuff. So I'm gonna do I would like a purple van because it's my favorite color. And then I would work with a local company in Prince George to do up my logo on the side of the van. I want it to say Healing with Cookham. I don't understand those words, like betalins. Emerging preclinical research suggests that betalains have strong neuroprotective properties that could theoretically help mitigate secondary damage from brain trauma. Yeah, that's what worried me is I should have been getting better, not worse. Interesting. Well, there's a bug on me. Interestingly, there is dedicated research proposing the use of dietary betaine as a preservative shield for athletes at high risk of concussion due to its ability to manage cellular swelling. What does buenas noches? Oh, it's a different language. It's Spanish. I couldn't understand. I'm in Canada. Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. Yeah. You see how my brain is starting to get really tired right now. So I'll probably have to stop talking. So it's pigment, it's the antioxidants. Yeah. Well, you can teach me as I go. So right now, I'll focus on the beets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix that in. So when I go grocery shopping in a couple weeks, I will mix the ginger that I always buy in with beets. I'll be right back. Oh. wanted to say something I was thinking. Oh, just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna start thinking about beet juice. Thank you so much. I feel very honored to have met you at Leading Healings. That sounds familiar. I've met you before, Leading Healings. That's familiar to me. We've talked before. Hi there. Remember me? Yes, I do. Because your name Healing. Oh, I was calling you Cheering. That's right. Remember I called you Cheering? Okay, I remember now. Wow, it's still so bright there. I wish I lived in the UK, but I remember you are in BC. Yes. Also, no judgment. You are homeless now. No, I'm not homeless. I am on disability. I am in low-income housing. I got a very nice home. Did something happen with your home? I'm in low-income housing. No, I have a home. I have a very nice home. It's a nice apartment. Amen. Are you also in Canada? Yes, because Canada is in BC. BC is in Canada, I mean. Newsom Clark's in Windsor. Swiss chard. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot Swiss chard. All right. Yes, I remember you cheering. I remember I call you Cheering and you laughed. I remember you. Okay. Just enjoying the river. That's good. I've been there now live with someone who owns, but our finances have changed some. I think that's your answer. You knew the answer. You said purple and beets, and it so happens it's a rare antioxidant. Okay, so how liberal are you? Somebody said. So Green Owl Trading is the one that got me talking about beets. Thank you, you like my scarf. It's the color of beets. Funny, we're talking about beets today. Do you have any, what's DWVE? Favorite songs? I got lots of songs that I like. Have you ever given anyone a Dutch oven? No, I have not. Give anyone a Dutch oven. I would like to make a cob oven. I'm starting to get really tired. I think I'm going to wash my feet. I'll be right back and put my shoes on. Okay. I was just going to put my glasses away, and this little caterpillar was on it. Yeah, sorry, my brain was getting tired of. Sometimes if I talk too much, my brain gets tired. This is a caterpillar. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I just was packing up, but my brain was getting tired from talking. Your dog is smoking cigarettes. Sorry if that was rude of me. Yeah, I just got up and started doing things, didn't I? You're right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Green Owl. Okay, the dog is smoking in the house. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to put this caterpillar back. I got to keep closing up and starting. I'm getting ready to head home, so I got to close everything down a little bit. He's cute, isn't he? Can you see that caterpillar? Oh, thank you for all the hearts. And thank you. What is it about caterpillars and butterflies? They're just lovely, aren't they? They're just so lovely. They're just so lovely. Yes. Okay, we'll put you back. I was going to put my glasses case in my purse, and this little caterpillar was crawling on my glasses case. What's his name? What should we call him? Yep, caterpillars make you smile, don't they? Yes, they do. Okay, his name is Macaroni. Macaroni, and his last name is Beets. Macaroni and Beets. Got macaroni. It's amazing they can fall that far and still be fine. Wow. Felt in the mud. I better put him back. Okay, I'll put you back. Okay, yeah. I'll put you back. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll close my live right now. My brain's getting tired. I'm going to head home, try to get to bed early. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I will try to get here early and just relax at the river all day. Thank you. I'm trying to remember your name now. I have a screenshot of it. Green Owl Trading. Thank you, everybody. Phil Collins. Macaroni Beats. Okay, that was Macaroni Beats is back there now. I'm gonna screenshot that. Macaroni Beats. He's gonna be a great butterfly. I miss my 20s. Okay, Circle Protection. Oh, I like that. Circle of Protection. That's a great name. I love that. Thank you. Oh, tomorrow's my birthday, not today. Okay, maybe we'll see you tomorrow, cheering. Circle of Protection. Here's a hug. You say you'll give me a birthday hug. Here it is. It's coming. Thank you. Green Owl Trading. We will revisit you 4 weeks as a butterfly. Oh, that's beautiful. I got to screenshot what you just said. That's beautiful. Okay, Dora Willings. I'm sorry you're not sleeping. That's horrible. Oh God, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, Circle of Protection. Cool. I'm glad that was your hug coming to me, and I gave it right back. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow on my birthday. I'm going to be 58. See you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for everything. See you tomorrow.